Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brad.
And I'm Steve.
Round 3, Game 1.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Getting there. So the two that we have going against each other are the DESCHUTES Fresh Squeezed IPA. That one clocks in at 6.4 with an IBU of 60. The Thirsty Dog Brewing CITRA Dog that Brad is pouring right now, it's close in the ABV, clocks in at 6.5, but it's a little higher on the IBUs. Comes in right at 95. So much hoppier beer than the other. But as you can tell, the Thirsty Dog has a much lighter flavor profile than the DESCHUTES does. So obviously malty, probably not as malty, a little more refined and more two-row than anything. So.
Right. And just a, I guess, disclaimer. We did decide to put these back in the actual freezer to cool them down some because we were thinking the flavors were changing just a little too much.
Yeah, too much for an IPA.
Yep. So they're cold
again.
So CITRA Dog?
Yep. And I really like how that beer smells.
Yeah.
Because that Citra hop is right there in your face. Good beer. That's another close one. I still like the DESCHUTES just because the maltiness is still, it's not overpowering malt, but
to me, I think we're now getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
I think also this is what happened last year. And to me, I would have to go with the DESCHUTES because I think the CITRA Dog has, the IBUs are too high.
So you're saying it's not as balanced as the DESCHUTES.
Right. I would rather drink the DESCHUTES than the CITRA Dog.
I'd have to agree with you. I mean, remember the DESCHUTES comes in at 60, the CITRA Dog comes in at 95.
Right.
Not that that's a bad beer, and that's what's tough about getting down to the nitty-gritty on these brackets is you're taking two excellent beers and saying, crap, which one do I like more than the other?
And I think, again, you guys should definitely try something like this. Get two IPAs that might be different or that both have Citra, because both of these have Citra, and taste them like this because, to me, the CITRA Dog smells much better than the DESCHUTES. But again, like in round 2, I would rather taste the Citra or the hops than have a 95 IBU beer.
Well, yeah, and I agree with you. I think, I don't know, especially because we don't have access to the recipe, so I don't know if some of the malt is masking some of that smell. I don't know. I don't know what yeast was used. Maybe it killed off some of that stuff. I have no idea, but I agree with you. I think the Thirsty Dog definitely smells like you would expect an IPA with Citra to smell like. The DESCHUTES, not so much, but the flavor is just there.
Right. And also from, I guess, watching videos and learning, they say you can mask a lot of stuff with a whole bunch of hops. So technically, this grain bill could be very, very light, and throwing all these hops and upping the IBU is covering up all that malt taste, because obviously if there's Maris Otter, 6 pounds in a 5 gallon and you made a 95 IBU beer, all that sweetness, I'm guessing, is going to be covered up.
Sure. Yeah. No, I agree. And I think we both agree that the DESCHUTES is the winner in this round.
Right.
So they'll be advancing to the next round, which is the finals.
Yes. Let's go into the final. But we can also say in this, always hoppier isn't a good thing, because the alcohol level on both of these is 0.1 off.
Yep.
but the IBUs on the Citra dog are 95, and the IBUs on the other one are 60.
Sure.
So we prefer the IBUs lower when they're paired, I guess, against each other.
You know, it kind of fits, you know, if you go out and read stuff online, like Brew Your Own is a great resource. They always stress balance. You know, everyone, brewers, for some reason, we love to throw everything in the kitchen sink in there and think that more is better.
Right.
And it's not always the case. Sometimes it's that balance. So
Right.
how do you find that balance? I think Deschutes did a good job. Where they kind of missed the mark for me, and we both said it, is that smell. But
Yep,
we have
the
no
smell.
idea what happened in their brewing process
Right.
to maybe they didn't dry hop as much as we thought. So
Correct.
I don't know. But hands down, I think Deschutes wins this round. It was close, but you know what?
I like the balance.
Yeah, I gotta go with balance.
Cool. Until next time, I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
Happy brewing.
See you next time.